What?
I'll argue for Miguel's placement. Actually,
Miguel's placement? You think he should be lower?
I think he should be higher.
You think he should be higher? What do you think he should be above?
Below Volume Zero Gojo.
Below? You're a troll, bro. What the fuck? You don't
It's the
actually
truth.
believe that, bro.
I do.
Can
I
I get a
do.
real take, bro? You don't believe
No,
that.
I genuinely believe that.
I'm not, bro. I'm not debating Miguel's play, bro. Can we do an actual
What?
controversial one,
What?
bro?
An actual controversy. I gave you one that I don't agree with. What?
Bro, that sounds that's a
Um,
troll though, bro. Like nobody cares
that's
for Miguel.
what?
That like knowing you, bro, that's definitely gonna be a troll. But can we like okay, bro, I'll defend Kashimo, Maki, or Yuta's placement.
Um. Okay. I wanna ask a question for clarification in your tier list. Is 15 finger Maguna, is that post bath? Like,
Post the
is
bath?
is that like Yorozu fight?
Yeah, that's
Maguna
Yoro's
or.
fight.
Mm, yeah, you know, I'll take 15 finger Maguna. I think he should be above Yuta, Shinjuku Yuta.
Hold up. Bro, where's the rec bot at, bro? Why is the rec bot not working, bro?
Rex not working. I just got OBS open.
Oh, OBS? Alright. So you think 15 finger Meguna Yorozu fight beats Shinjuku Yuta?
Yeah.
So do you have an argument or do you just want me to like lay out why?
I want to see like your reasoning for why he's lower.
Yes, I mean, do you agree that like usually when Sakuna gets more fingers, she's just stronger? Like, yeah, is that just a thing we can come to the consensus on?
Um. Yeah.
All right. So, like, how do you think we can necessarily quantify it, or like, or just like some type of unknown variable?
I think we can. I don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think we can give it an exact numerical amount. Or my mind. Wait, is my mic kind of shit right now? Wait,
No, it's fine.
No, it sounds like sounds normal, bro.
let me plug in mine. All right, can you hear me better now?
Sounds the
Bro,
exact same.
it sounds the same. Like, bro,
All right,
it's
my
not
bad.
bad, bro.
All right. So yeah, I feel like it's I feel like it's exponential.
Exponential. So you think like the more fingers he gets, the more he gets like
The
upgraded
more
per
mass,
finger?
yeah, the more massively stronger he gets, yeah.
Oh, so since it's like the last 4 or 5 fingers, you would just agree like he's getting a lot stronger than when he was 15 fingers, right?
Not really.
What? You just want to get your own like what you conceded to or agreed to. Like, I mean, if you agree that
He does get stronger. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But the exact case for what is it for these people? What is it for Yuta? Is that he's fighting a Sukuna
wait, I'm
that's
not,
weaker.
bro. You're shadow box, bro. I haven't brung that up yet, bro. I'm just saying. Do you
Yeah,
agree that the
I'm
20
precogging your
fingers
point.
Sukuna? Okay, you can. But what?
I
You just said he's
precogged
gonna
your
free
point.
call my flow. Okay, so when we're indexed to 19 fingers, you agree he's massively like he's just massively above 15 finger Meguna, right?
When he's fully healed and not injured, yeah.
When he's fully healed and not injured,
Yeah.
bro. Are you just in like are you in reference to some type of major injury or just any type of injury? Because like obviously, if he gets a scratch, he's not gonna
A
be as strong as.
major injuries.
So what do you categorize as a major injury?
Soul damage.
Soul damage. Why does that
Hmm.
affect any of his physicals or CE output?
Okay, yeah. So we see that I'll get it out. We see that in JJK that the vessel, when there's two souls inside one body, right? When the vessel or when the souls get disrupted, right? What happens is that the soul that's in more control, like let's say for if
Bro,
it's a if,
you're lost right now, bro. What I'm not asking is how it's an injury. I'm asking why it's a major injury.
why it's a major injury, yeah, I'm explaining why. When two souls are in a
You're,
thing, right?
you're
And
explaining why it's an injury. Like,
and the more damage a soul gets, the less control they have over the vessel, which disrupts their curse energy output, their everything.
your cursed energy output. Yeah, you can
Hmm.
one, you can send scans of you can send scans of that. Two, even if I were to grant this, I don't see how this proves it's some type of major injury that makes him somewhat rel or weaker than 15 finger Meguna Yorozu fight like.
Yeah. So what
Um,
happens is
let's see the correlation.
I'll get statements. I'll get statements for you.
All right, bro. Mm.
Battle of the low tier defenders.
You will already go to.
I don't know what you're talking about, bud.
This is someone I low diff. Never compare me to him.
Yo, Wall, are you still alive?
Who the hell is that? Is that is
Real.
that prodigism?
Yeah. Are you still
What
alive?
what life?
The one you were in before. Because who are those guys? Because I know it's probably like an alt account because I haven't seen them.
Oh, Claw and Emmanuel?
Yeah. Like what's their
Mm,
user?
it's just Piccolo, bro. It's just Piccolo
Uh,
and Emmanuel. Like,
wait, hold up. I'll be right back. 'Cause I'm gonna go eat, and I'm debating someone while I eat, so I'll be back.
Got you.
that's a pretty random appearance, if I do say so myself.
So we see that right here.
Where'd you send it? In lounge?
I'm sending it right here, bro. Sending it. Sending it.
What,
Relax.
bro? What does that
Relax.
help?
Relax. Relax.
How does that
Relax.
answer the question?
Relax.
I just asked
Relax.
who you're sending it, bro.
Relax. Stop shotgunning me, bro.
Shotgunning, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
I'm sending it in lounge.
There's no way this dude went somewhat well with job, bro. For an hour and
It
30
was not
minutes.
somewhat real, bro. That's straight propaganda.
All right. So we see that right here when.
Bro, what the hell are you sending it,
Yo,
bro?
I'm sending it, bro. Stop shotgunning. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm sending it in lounge. Holy shit. Yeah.
Jargon
So we
King Wall.
see.
Mm.
So we see right here, right? This is after he was hit or he was punched one time by Yuji, right? Who deals soul damage, right? We see that right here after he punches, or this is after one punch, that his cleave is able to do this much damage. It basically tears away half of his body, right? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
show you. I'm gonna show you what happens after Yuji hits him again. The damage
Wow.
that's left.
I think I know what the argument is gonna be. It's not looking good right now, but you know.
Not looking good
Oh
for
yeah,
you, Wall.
and then we also see we also see the fact that Yuji can eat his dick, eat
His what? Bro,
his
we're not gonna skip
dismantles,
past that, bro. I heard that,
his,
but
his dismantles as well. And these dismantles
um,
have been previously been
when
shown
he
to
hit him
just
again, what happened when he hit him again? The fact that it becomes
oh
two
right here.
lines instead of
No, I'm saying no, because I'm saying that he's able to eat his dismantles as well.
I mean, why can't that like I'm confused. Why can't that just be because his RCT like it just grows, bro? Like his RCT, he just becomes like he's just able to adapt to the RCT and be able to use it more
What do
sufficiently
you
than
mean?
when he uses it in the first panel.
Yeah, he's
Like
fully healed. He's fully healed, and
yeah,
he's
bro,
using yeah, yeah,
that's fine.
and he's using curse energy
That's
reinforcement. Yeah,
fine, bro.
that's perfectly fine. But the
We
thing
don't
is,
see. Wait, bro. That's fine, bro. But we don't see Yuji after right after he gets hit. We just see that he's somewhat able to block it, and
what do you mean?
it's
We
cutting
yeah,
him.
we see Yuji right after he's hit. What?
And we even see Sukuna say, and the boy's stomach has fully healed. And we
Yeah,
see him using RCT. He's not necessarily just taking it. He's on his knees and he's using RCT. He was healing himself as soon as he got hit. Like that's a very normal
okay, okay,
thing.
okay, okay. You know you can get hit by something, right? And still use RCT right after, even if it doesn't do as much damage.
Wow, it's
Like
almost like that's what I
it's
just
just
said. It's almost like that's what I
okay.
just said.
I don't see like what's like yeah he's able to eat the
So
he's able to tank the dismantles. Yeah, he heals it right after, but it's like
what,
why
bro?
not?
Okay, the fact that he's able to tank the second one is currently what's in question. If the second one is any stronger than the first one, or if the
I'm
second
not
one is
claiming
weaker
that.
than wait. I don't know why you keep like trying to talk over me. If the second one is weaker than the first one, right? I'm asking for an argument for this. You said because he's able to tank it. I put it in question. I don't think he's necessarily tanking it. I just think he can be using RCT as he's getting hit or while he's getting hit. We don't necessarily see him tank it, bro. You say he tanks it. He's on his knees, and he's already healing, bro. Like that
Gotcha.
doesn't fit a tank for
The
me.
only okay, yeah. So for clarification, the only two people in the verse and that has been shown, that can use RCT and and curse energy reinforcement at the same time, have been Gojo and Sukuna. Everybody else, like,
You just said
in the case of like everybody else, right? When they use RCT, they're shown to be immobile, or they're shown to just be standing still because they cannot use
Can I
RC.
get an argument for that?
What do you mean?
an argument for the claim you just made that normatively when everybody else does it, that they have to do one at a time. Like I want an argument for that. I don't
Yeah,
see why it has to exclude Yuta and only be inclusive to Sukuna and Gojo. Or
I
not.
got you.
Yeah.
Because we see, I mean, it's the same thing. We see the same thing with you, so but can you not talk over me? Thank you.
Always stemming in a debate, bro. It's always a wild
Anyways,
stem.
I've
I'll
never
send it to you
stemmed
right
in a
now.
debate.
Uh,
You're
so
like that
right
fat
here,
autistic black kid.
Ironic?
so right here we see that both Yuta and Yuji just got hit by a dismantle net by or a low output dismantle net by Sukuna, and they both just like stand still and heal. Meanwhile, we
What?
see Gojo. I mean, and nothing is being regarded there, right? But then we go back to the what is it? To the Gojo and I'll get the chapter out. The Gojo and Sukuna fight, where Sukuna mentions that he's able to use RCT and
Bro,
reinforce his body with curse
okay.
energy.
Okay, I keep, but I'm just questioning this, bro. Like, for the first one, them standing still, I don't see why that has to, like, just cut out the denotation that they can still do both at the same time, but just because the fact that they're choosing to stand still and, like, kind of
If they
regain
can,
the
if
confidence
they
and regain a
okay,
plan. Wait, just let me finish and regain a plan, right? I don't see how that correlates to that. And then additionally, right, if let's say Sakuna did say this, bro, I don't see what that means that it has to exclude everybody else. It can just be like somewhat surprising or take a skilled sorcerer to do that. I don't see how that excludes everybody else in the verse besides those two.
okay, yeah. So
And
if
additionally, wait, hold up. And
okay,
additionally to the second thing, bro, i- if he's saying this, he has to obviously have seen somebody do it before besides himself. Like that's sounds kind of retarded, bro. If he's able to observe it and he calls it impressive or whatever, and what is it called? It compliments what is his name? Gojo for being able to. He's obviously had to seen it done before. Like that's really retarded.
oh yeah. So another thing as well is like we see that what is it? We see statements as well from Urame saying like, oh, like y'all should be disappointed by the fact that you're not bringing like stronger opponents or people that are equal to Gojo, because we see that Gojo was the person who made Gucci
What
like.
is? How does that correlate,
Okay,
bro?
because Sukuna obviously he tries harder depending on how enticed he is in his opponents, right?
What's bro?
And
He was
and
enticed by
and
Maki the most out of everybody. Like he verbatim states that Maki was the one that made him try the hardest, and like he was most enticed by Maki.
he said
Until after
with
Gojo. So
Maki with Maki with
wait.
no
So
no we're
after
all lumped in the
Gojo,
same category.
wait. So after Gojo,
Okay.
if you do say this right, you would subscribe to the fact that Maki was stronger than everybody post Gojo fight, and then Urame's statement that can just be in reference to physicals or energy output. I don't really care for that. Like I don't see what it has to be inclusive of all properties or any type of skills that these sorcerers hold. Like that's kind of redundant, bro.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, uh, I mean, for the case of Maki, like he just said, like, "Oh, you gave me something to prove," and then, but
That's
then we
actually
also
not what
get
he said.
he literally,
I mean, yeah, that was
mm,
part of what he said, but the way you're framing it is like that's the only thing he said, but it really wasn't.
that's the only important part.
That's the only important part. So what's the rest of the context, bro? If we have variable x and variable x is surrounded by things like variable y and z, and you cut out variable y and z and say
Which is
variable x,
worth,
of course it's
which
gonna
is worth,
seem
to, which is worth turning into strength, jujutsu or flesh. Let's settle that question with this fight. This is the first time that anyone has given me something to
you are
prove.
you are a
Literally what I
dumbass,
said.
bro. I'm asking for further evidence, bro. Let me see.
For further evidence, he
Hmm.
literally states it right there. What?
Bro,
He
okay,
literally
like
says that's the only thing someone's
when I'm
ever
in,
been
bro,
proved.
when I'm in reference to evidence, I'm obviously in reference to context. Is that was literally what I was just talking about 3 seconds prior, but you can't be this bad. But what he says, however, they amount to nothing to the appetizers for the beast who truly roused his hunger. Was none other than Zen and Maki, who abandoned Jujutsu sorcery by means of heavenly restriction. Like, dude, and
Okay, so
this
it's
is
the
in
same
reference.
thing.
Wait. This is in reference to the fact that you just said because he's enticed when he fights stronger opponents or whatever, right? You never gave
He's
any like
enticed. No.
specific.
I said his curse energy wavers. Interested in
Wait.
opponent.
You never gave any specific denotation or anything, right? So I don't see where that matters, bro. So I mean, if you can give a specific denotation or something like some type of subset that would go along with this prior statement, I can agree, or I can
With that,
just
his
look at
curse
it,
energy wavers depends on the opponent that he's fighting.
Yeah, you said just because he's enticed in that opponent. I don't. I just showed that he's enticed in somebody else. So I don't see why it has to just be in like an index to Gojo or something. Like I'm confused. Like I mean,
Got you.
I'm just trying to get knowledge upon the view. If you subscribe that Maki is the third strongest in verse,
Mm-mm.
okay, so then you don't agree with your view, bro.
I never said Maki's the third strongest in the verse. What?
Bro, are you bro? When you say he's enticed, that depends on how he fights against his opponent, or that he's more interested. You're saying Gojo or whatever has this property because Sukuna's more interested in him. So I mean, if that's the case, and he's more interested in Maki, then Maki should also hold these same properties and just be
Your
above the
curse
verse, like
technique,
whatever.
your curse technique and optimism are both absurd. Lord Sukuna is capricious. His curse energy wavers like this when he isn't interested in his opponents. This is also at the very beginning of the Maki fight. You should
The
be
beginning of
ashamed of
the
you should
this
be
is not at
ashamed
the
of
beginning of the
yourselves.
Maki fight, by the way.
You need like the this is literally
This was indexed
this
to
this is
Yuta.
252. This no, this is
This
252.
is definitely indexed to Yuta. Like,
This is
bro,
252.
wait, bro. Obviously, when Maki and Sukuna aren't even fighting yet, they're gonna be indexed to somebody prior who fought him. Bro, if Maki and Sukuna are just staring at each other, I don't see how you would come to the conclusion that they're in reference to or indexed to Maki when they haven't even fought or like
Sending
had any
context
type of
panels right now.
altercation. Bro, that doesn't prove that this is indexed to Maki, bro. I don't really care.
This is an index to Maki. Notice how this is right after he's fighting Maki, and he knows some familiarities with Maki, seeing as they also fought when he was like at 16 finger, when he newly awakened, and he said like, "Oh, like you're interesting," or showed more
Mm,
interest in her.
You're
We see that we
interesting.
see we
So
see we see
so then
we
why the
see
hell
that
does
right
it wait
here.
wait wait wait
We
wait
see
wait
we
bro
see no no
bro
no 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 no. Stop
bro
cutting me off.
wait
I let
no
you
no 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 no
I
no
let you
because
speak.
like
I let you
bro
speak. I let you speak. No
okay
no.
bro
Quiet
you
down,
can let
Baka.
me
Quiet
speak. I
down,
don't I don't
Baka.
give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna cut
All
you
right.
off because when you say something
So we
retarded,
see
bro.
that when
So
Sukuna is running and they're
obviously, bro.
fighting, right? He even
Wow.
launches
This is embarrassing, bro. This is
an amp
embarrassing.
dismantle, right? Increases the
This is
curse energy output of an
embarrassing.
attack. And we
This
see
is
right here
embarrassing.
after
Okay,
everything,
this is embarrassing,
right?
bro.
After everything, Urame is reading his curse energy, and his curse energy still isn't changing. Nothing's changing.
Are you done?
Even with this whole altercation.
Okay, are you done?
Now I am.
You are okay. Okay, so one. If Sukuna's obviously saying he's interested in Maki, right? I don't see why we should take a roommate's knowledge over Sukuna's knowledge when Sukuna is indexed to himself and who he finds interesting. When a roommate is indexed to some type of other variable that he doesn't have complete knowledge on, or I don't think he has complete knowledge on at least. And then
Complete knowledge
two,
on
and
what?
then wait, and additionally, an amp dismantle. I don't really see where that happens, but I don't see why an amp dismantle just means it has to amp him complete. Like that's retarded.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and say a couple things. Okay, the amp dismantle is crucial to this because an amp dismantle means that you are putting more chance, obviously, increase the output of an attack. An increased output attack, right, is obviously gonna make your attack stronger and faster. That's kind of like the whole point of it. That's very important to this because the only two people that he's using amp dismantle against was Yuta and Maki. These are two very important things because we see that like when his interest is peaked, right? He'd either use a world cutting slash or he'd use what is it, an Anthus Mantle. We see this against Kusakabe as well. We see that when Kusakabe was just sitting there, right, and was able to deflect his off guard attacks and everything. He was like, oh wow, he could do this, and then guess what he does? He literally tells him, oh, try to dodge this, which is clearly inferencing to the what is it, the wood cutting slash. So his interest can peek around and everything. He can see the most interest in Maki, right? But that doesn't mean that Maki is necessarily like because it's first of all, this is a very weakened Sukuna. This is a very weakened Sukuna against Maki.
Are you done?
So she's getting more feats on a very injured Sukuna.
Are you done?
A little bit.
All right, so for bro, for the one you didn't even respond to the first point that was given, so I'm just taking that as a concession to it.
Can you restate it?
You don't think no, I'm good, but secondly, bro, you just showing that the
So there's
fact
no
that there's
need
some
for
type of criteria, right? Let's say the criteria is 50, and we have three people that surpass this criteria, four people, it doesn't matter. So that said thing happens, bro. That doesn't mean that these are all these people are just equivalent. If we have some type of statement saying he views one as the highest, right? Let's say we have 52, 63, 74, and 120. 120 is obviously the highest, but just because they all four fit the criteria, that doesn't inherently mean that they have to be some type of relevant. Like that's retarded. So I'll need an argument for that. Why that
I'm
means like just because he used an
why
amp
I'm more
this way,
interested.
just because he used the amp dismantle on against all of them, what that means they're rare, or just because they all fit the criteria that Maki isn't necessarily the most, or that she just isn't the strongest via this. Like I want an argument.
Uh, claiming them to be relative.
You're still lost, bro.
I'm not claiming it to be relative, but we see that with Yuta, right? He uses an amp dismantle because he has insanely low output. We see that he get hit by Jacob's ladder, and it's even stated that his curse energy output has plummeted
Wait, so you're
up to a
saying
point
because his output is low?
enough. And the same thing is applicable to Maki as well.
So you're saying because his output is low? So you agree
His
that he has the
output
most
was low.
interest? So you agree he has the most interest in Maki?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, so how does bro? You retarded?
He can have
Okay,
more interest in Maki, but that doesn't necessarily mean
so
that
you
Maki
think
is stronger than the rest.
you bro? Are you retarded, bro? If his output can be lowered, but the fact that like that is retarded, bro. His output can be lowered due to like previous injuries, bro. But he's obviously gonna be like that's so retarded, bro. If his cursed energy wavers and he's intrigued in Maki, his cursed energy, and he's like the most intrigued in Maki, his cursed energy is obviously gonna waver to its highest. Like that just follows the
Okay,
roommate statement. Like that doesn't matter.
can you prove that his curse energy would waver to its highest and not just like a
That's
more like a
that's
slightly
just
higher
that's
degree?
that's just conditional from the roommate statement, bro. If he's the most intrigued in A, and you agree that his cursed energy wavers dependent on how he's intrigued, right, bro? If he, compared to not being intrigued to something to being like the highest intrigued he's ever seen. Like we've seen he's intrigued with some of these other people, and then we just see this one person or one variable that is he's just super intrigued in, like intrigued in above all the rest, brother. And it's like it's not the most like it's not the crazy inference to say that his cursed energy is probably wavering pretty high.
Yeah, it would because I mean it could just be like slightly. It could just be like a slight. He puts a slight bit more effort in how like what is it, ascertains the situation. How
Are
he
you are
reacts to the
you
situation. He could just put a little bit more thought into it. Doesn't necessarily mean that his curse
wow,
energy is what he's putting the same amount of curse energy as he would against Gojo.
bro? You are retarded. Did I ever, bro? I just want to get a sign off real quick. Did you
Okay, I
ever
gave an
hear me say,
example.
wait, bro? But you know you can give an illogical example. Like that's retarded, bro. You give an example that doesn't mean anything, bro. But just for your sake, I'm gonna continue this debate, bro. But when I said Maki was stronger than everybody post Gojo fight, are you thinking I'm indexed to Gojo? Cause you were retarded. I never said Maki was
Never,
stronger than Gojo.
I never claimed that. What?
Well, you are retarded. So then bro, you are retarded.
The whole
But
thing of me
bro, wait,
mentioning
wait,
Gojo
wait,
was saying
wait,
like how he
wait,
pump
wait.
all of his energy and all of his physicals, right? He doesn't
Yeah. So
do
I
the
don't,
same
yo,
as he was
bro.
against Gojo. Like
You are
he was going
okay, bro.
okay, he was going
Wait,
100%
wait. No,
against
bro.
Gojo, and against
You're
them
retarded.
he's going like somewhat relative to them.
You are retarded, bro. Okay, so if he's bro, the Gojo point is irrelevant. Then I don't care for it, bro.
It was an example. What?
Is useless, bro. The analogy is like it's not even analogous, bro. But obviously,
Not
bro,
an analogy,
you
it's
are
an
retarded,
example.
bro. When you say he can just go up a little bit, bro, I've already responded to that. You are a dumbass, bro. So obviously, if he has five interest in fucking variable A, he's gonna let's just say it correlates how much interest he has to cursed energy. He's gonna go up five cursed, like he's gonna go up five energy or whatever, right? Stats, whatever you want to call it, bro. And we have variable B, who he's interested in 60. His cursed energy is obviously gonna go up 60, so it's gonna go up pretty fucking high. So now I'm gonna ask for an actual argument against what I said, bro.
I got a question for you. Do you think that your physical state is dependent on what is it? Do you think that your physical state depends on like how much? You think your curse energy is dependent on your physical state? Like
Your
if
cursed energy depends on your physical state.
like in the case of like let's say I have like two arms, right? And I'm pumping 100% or I'm pumping 50% curse energy. Do you think that that's equivalent to having one of the arms chopped off and then being able to pump curse energy?
One of the wait, what did you say, bro?
L tracking?
L tracking,
Okay.
bro. I didn't hear you, bro. Are you gonna, bro? Can you restate it, bro?
Okay.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you don't restate it, I'll just say
I'll
I'm agnostic. Like I don't really care. It's not
I'll
essential to my
I'll
objection whatsoever.
I'll restate it. Do you think the physical, like a physical state, is important with curse energy reinforcement? Like, if someone has two arms lopped off, that they wouldn't be able to perform 100%
If somebody
compared
has
to
two arms chopped off, I
compared
mean,
as when they
no, I
had.
don't. I don't.
Okay,
I think.
you
Wait,
don't think?
wait, wait. I'm not gonna say no or yes, bro. I think no, just in the simple fact that I think they can necessarily reinforce the rest of their body with the same amount of cursed energy, but I just don't think they would be able to utilize this cursed energy to its fullest, as they can't spread it out and pinpoint it to more like precise locations and be able to like utilize it to its max
So
and like
basically, what I
actually
said.
be able to. I mean, you can think that's what you said. I don't mind, bro. I'm just
Well,
going in depth with my answer because I'm not gonna. But I don't know if I'm not one of these people that you debate that just say yes or no and don't give any clarification for the answer.
I mean, you can give clarification. That's fine. I mean, in summary, that's basically what I said. If you
You
have
can
two,
think that, but do you have an
if you
argument
have,
now, bro? Are you gonna give an
yeah.
argument?
So we see that with what is it? When Maki is fighting against Sukuna, we see that Sukuna is in a much worse physical state. Yeah, he shows
Mm.
more interest. He shows more interest in her. That's completely fine. But due to his weakened physical state, he can't perform 100%. As to
You
as
are
to what
retarded.
as to what he could do, because we see
Wait.
that prior to this, because we see that prior to this, right? We see that prior to this, he sustained heavy soul damage, which I did say was very important and was considered heavy damage, and that is very crucial because we see that once he got like heavy soul damage, we see that a contact cleave, which was the most lethal thing he could use besides word cutting slash, Yuta was just able to eat it to the head, and this is
Okay, bro.
a Duraneg attack, and it
Uh,
got weakened to the point
oh
where
my
Yuta could just eat that,
god. You are dumbass.
and that's what a heavily and that was a heavy physical state, a heavy what is it, a heavily injured physical state. And we see as well, Maki is making him pump curse energy. He's running curse energy reinforcement, pumping curse energy to keep up blood flow, and on top of that, reinforcing his what is it? He's reinforcing his hand, or no, he's healing his hand with RCT. So these are all like factors that are heavily hindering him, and we see the moment when he stops pumping curse energy around his entire body, which would like entail that you're not going 100%. Um, we see that like once he starts pumping in curse energy into his heart and just like focuses on curse energy reinforcement, we see that he just
You
utterly
tell him, bro.
blitzes, and we see that he just utterly blitzes Maki.
All right, bro. So I'm gonna respond to what you
And
said,
so
bro, because that was kind of retarded,
I'm
bro.
not done. I'm not done.
So, bro, I'm not, nigga, bro, you're just blabbering, bro. You're
And
just reset,
because
like it's just repetition, bro. You're saying the same thing in
and
different words, like it doesn't matter.
if he's heavily injured, he still blitz someone who's at 80%, right? While showing interest, right? The he can show interest and he can just pump more curse energy, but due to the limiting factors of his body being destroyed, or just being weaker, it just wouldn't matter.
Bro, there's no way you just restated the first thing you said at the bro. You are a dumbass, bro. But I'm gonna
I had to
respond,
give you
right,
a
bro?
conclusion, man.
So one right when this is why I clarified the answer because I know you're gonna try to trap me or whatever, right? What I said was that yes, they can utilize it better. I never said that the CE output lowers. I said the fact that they can pinpoint this cursed energy in more locations lets them utilize the cursed energy better. So one, that's just completely wrong. I didn't agree to that. I won't need an argument for that, as that was something you presupposed within the argument. And then two, if Sakuna is injured was already in question, you are a dumbass. And then three, for the other factors, additionally, like I don't really see why these factors would be so major. Is the fact that the distinction is so big. And if you don't respond to this, bro, I'll just ask to go to conclusions, bro. We can ask Ghost for conclusions because this is pretty bad, bro. You keep running from the points. You're not answering any of the questions. You're not proving any type of claim you're making, bro. This is embarrassing. Like,
I did prove the claims I was making.
wow. So are you
Uh,
gonna give an argument or you want to go to conclusions, bro? I mean, if you do, if you,
and we see.
bro,
Okay.
if you think you did, bro, we can go to conclusions. We have Ghost right here.
Okay, the first thing for clarification, What was the point you wanted me to attack in particular? Because you had
You
three
can attack.
ones.
You can attack all of them. I don't really care.
You said if you don't attack this point, then we'll just go to conclusions. I'm asking you
If you
to.
don't attack the points, we'll go to conclusion. But when I'm in reference to a
So
point, I'm
so so
obviously in
so these
reference to
points.
everything I say, bro. The
Okay,
other
so the
point, the
first
points are subsets. Like you're
so
retarded.
the first point of so the first point of what is it of your definition where you said that he can't, what is it, optimize, where you can optimize it better.
I
That's what
said
you
he can
claim.
utilize it better. I never said
Okay,
that the
okay,
fact that his C
that he can
output needs to
utilize.
lower.
Okay, yeah. So since he can't utilize it better, that obviously would weaken his physicals if he can't utilize something to
What's the argument
100%.
for that? What's the
Yeah,
argument for that?
if you can't utilize something to 100%, right? Due to an injury, you're obviously gonna
Did I
be
res-
like
wow? What's
weaker.
the argument for that? What the hell? You just restated the proposition in more words.
You're
What's the
weaker.
argument for that,
You're weaker if you cannot utilize your curse energy better.
bro? Bro, I'm asking for the argument for that.
That
But you already done that.
that's the like. Oh, you want an example of it? Okay,
No, no,
perfect. I
no,
mean,
no, no,
that's
bro. No, 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 I
I literally
don't. No, I
told you.
don't.
I
No,
literally
I
told you
don't,
right
bro.
now.
An
Bro.
example will work. An example will work. I mean,
I don't think an example, bro. Bro, you are a dumbass godhood, bro. When I'm asking for an argument for the view, bro. If you give an example that presupposes the view to be true and cuts out any other factors that could be there, I don't see why that would prove your burden.
So you want me to give you an example?
Wow. Bro, you are, bro. We
like
can conclude. We can conclude. No, we can
I
conclude.
don't
We can
I
conclude.
don't
We
know
can
what to tell
conclude.
you. You're asking me for an argument
Bro,
for the
I don't,
proposition,
bro,
and I'm so you want an
bro.
example of it, which
Okay,
would
bro.
be
You
an
know what, bro?
argument
I'm
for
gonna
the
put this.
proposition.
Bro, I'm
So
gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in the
an
simplest terms for
example,
you. Wait. I'm gonna put this.
example of this.
Wait, bro. Wait. Can we mute him, bro? Bro, I'm gonna put this in the
That no,
simplest
you
terms
can't,
for
because
you, bro.
that'd be compromising
Bro,
dialectic.
we can. I'm gonna put this in the simplest words for you, bro. Bro, if you give an example that presupposes the view to be true and the view in itself isn't proven, bro, we can just like logically we just come to like the denotation that there can just be some type of other factor affecting this, or the fact that if you give an example that you would have to give an argument for why it cuts out any other factors and why it leads to this variable that you're trying to prove.
So a statement of it saying that what is it? That lower curse energy control equals weaker. That
Lower
would,
cursed energy control.
yeah, lower
Bro,
curse
you are
energy,
retarded, bro.
like that.
That's
That's
not an
essentially
exam,
that.
bro. That's not an exam, bro. You are
Less
retarded.
optimization of your
That
curse
is, you
energy
are
is low.
retarded, bro. That's not an
That is
example.
true.
That's evident, bro. Do you know that there's a differentiator between evidence and an example,
And an example could be evidence, could be used as
bro? You are
evidence.
retarded. I already explained why I don't think it is, but you can give an argument for why it is, bro. But you can send the statement. The statement is evidence. An example is just something presupposing your view, bro. I already explained it. Like you are retarded, bro. Bro, you are a dumbass, bro. But you can
Can
send
you
the evidence.
reiterate?
I'm not reiterating nothing, bro. I put it in. I said it 2 times. I put it in kindergarten terms, and you still couldn't understand it. So I don't care, bro. Just send the
No, I
argument.
couldn't hear you. My mic cut out.
Send the evidence, bro. Just send the evidence, bro. That's all you need to know, bro. If you don't attack the points, I don't really care. We'll just get Ghost to conclude.
Yo, I summon Jaw.
He came too late, bro. We're finna conclude anyways, bro. 'Cause, like,
I know I said wall over Jaw and JJK inverse question mark in chat, and right as I said it, bro, this guy joined.
nah, that nigga Wall felt threatened. I mean, Jaw felt threatened.
What are y'all talking about?
I'm talking about 15 Fingers Sukuna versus Shinjuku Yuta.
Okay, and who had who?
I have I have
We're doing the
Yuta
rankings,
and he
bro.
has Sukuna.
Okay, why does Yuta win?
Okay, Jaw, we're
Why does
not finna
Yuta win?
interrupt this, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't hijack. As much as I would like you
This
to,
is
as much as I would like you to, you can't do this right
We're
now.
not doing this, Jaw.
no.
Okay, bro.
This is me getting out of my hiatus.
What? Okay.
Bro, I haven't done JJK inverse in so long, bro.
Okay.
Why'd he say okay to that, bro?
We getting a wall versus Jaw debate soon.
After I reread the manga, sure, bro.
We can do it now.
I'm not, bro. I'm not debating Jai, and I haven't read the manga yet, bro.
We can
Like,
do it now and after.
I'd rather just do it after, bro. What
I
the
mean,
hell?
you'd rather, but you can do it now, right?
Me
Yeah, I
skill.
can do it now, but I'd rather do it after.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll get you right now.
How long is after?
How long is like
Bro said, "Do you want the
maybe a week?
example?"
I'm just
So
gonna
we
reread
see,
like
so
the
so
last
so
bit.
so so we see right here the main reason why Gojo is teaching Yuji curse energy control, right, is so he doesn't put too little or too much. Because if you give too little or too much, it either over expends it or you don't have enough to properly utilize the curse energy.
Why can't that just be the effect that it has on his body? Like I'm
Because it's
like
a
let's say
universal
if we
trait. It's a universal trait. We see that with every single person with curse
bro,
energy.
it
They
being a
cannot
universal
control.
trait. Wait, bro, it being a universal trait presupposes it's how it works. How you say it's gonna work, bro. So I'm obviously questioning
And we
how
even
this
see Yuji
functions
say
and the
that
functionality
am
of
I
it.
really
Like,
gonna get stronger?
wait, bro, you are a dumbass, bro. Why can't it just be how it affects their bodies? Like, let's say they put too much, their body gets hurt or explodes. If they put too low, their body isn't like regulated as its physical strength. I don't see why it just means the cursed energy in itself has to be stronger.
Because first of all, that's never been shown to be the case with anything.
What?
That's never
That
been
is, bro.
shown
That's
to.
an argument from ignorance.
It's not because it's okay. First of all, when something has too much curse energy, all it just gives off is just a higher curse energy reading. Doesn't explode.
What? Bro, you are a dumbass, bro.
When
What I'm
something has
saying
too
is,
little curse
wait.
energy, it gives a lower curse energy. All curse energy application does, right, to an inanimate object or a physical person, right? Obviously, like it buffs it, but what it also does, is it gives it it gives it like a higher reading.
Are you done?
And another thing as well, we even see Yuji say like, "Am I really gonna get stronger?" After like with Gojo
Bro,
telling him to
please
get
stop
curse
bringing
energy
up the UG
control.
statement, bro. Okay, one, bro. That is an argument from ignorance, bro. You're saying the other interpretation isn't true. Just all right, bro. I'm back, bro. Somebody called me, but obviously, bro, I mean, that's kind of retarded. That's obviously an argument from ignorance. There's nothing showing this interpretation. I mean, if you show side for your interpretation, sure, I would see that. I could see that to be the case. So, additionally, I'm just gonna ask for argument for the scans you sent, and then for the UG statement, bro. That is retarded, bro. Like that's obviously presupposing your view is true. For a character to make a statement like UG, who doesn't even have knowledge upon cursed energy, he's obviously just saying
He does have knowledge upon
whatever.
curse energy.
Wait. At this point, no, he doesn't. What? That's why he's getting taught, bro. That's why he's getting taught this in the first place. But he obviously doesn't have knowledge upon it. Well, a good
A
enough
deep
knowledge, or
knowledge about it. There
wait.
you
Good
go.
enough knowledge. Good enough knowledge. I don't even think he has knowledge on it actually, but
He
we can get
does.
into that later. We can get into that later. He can just know that it exists. I don't see what that means. He has to have knowledge on how it works and how it
No,
functions, bro.
he knows how it works
So
because
he's
right before this
wait.
he was
So
taught imbuing an
wait.
object with curse
I don't know why
energy.
you keep cutting me off, bro. But and then and then like bro, that presupposes your view to exist in the first place, bro. So if it doesn't exist, I don't feel I should take this to be how it works or whatever, bro. So I'm obviously questioning the statement in itself, bro. Gojo can tell him this. This doesn't have to be right, bro. I'm obviously at like I'm not even attacking what Gojo's necessarily saying. I'm attacking how you were interested, how you're trying to interpret it, bro. So, bro, if you don't give an argument, if you don't give an argument, bro, I'm just asked to conclude, bro, because this is embarrassing. Hello?
So
Flashbang.
what exactly no, because I was reading something. So what exactly
I'm
were
not
you?
restating. I'm not restating it, bro.
No,
Ghost
I'm
can
not
just we
asking you
can
to restate.
conclude.
I'm asking you like what exactly were you attacking? Because like nothing like
Oh, you
really
don't think I
shows
attacked
before this.
anything? Then we can conclude.
No, I'm asking like what did you attack? I know you attacked
Bro,
upon
I
like
just
Gojo's
told
whole
you. I just
statement,
told you. I'm not restating
and
anything.
here
But
you
I'm in
go.
reference to what I'm not restating anything. I'm not, bro. Bro, this can be annoying all you want, bro. But when I restate it 13 different times, I don't want to restate it again, bro. Like,
And like I mean, right before this as well, like we see that what the whole like what the curse energy does, like obviously like it's not just first. I already said that it's not an appeal to ignorance or argument from ignorance because I gave an example of
an example
it not.
presupposing your view to be true, and I just explained why an example doesn't work. Wow, you are
Yeah, yeah.
retarded.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you can say you can interpret right that this example can't be true, but this example is I'm like
Well, I did. I
verbatim.
said
It's verbatim stated right here. When you have too much curse energy,
I
uh,
already, bro. I already explained how I interpret the function that and how they say it functions,
okay.
bro. You just wait,
How would your
bro.
interpretation be more likely?
Bro,
How
I've
would it be
already.
more
Are you
parsimonious?
retarded? It's an equal interpretation. You're on there after, bro. You are a dumbass, bro. We can conclude, bro. Goes, give conclusions, bro.
Uh, you guys both want the conclusion?
Yes, bro. I don't even care what he has to say, bro. We're concluding, bro. No matter
Yeah,
what.
I think Wall won.
Thank you,
Based off
bro.
of what?
I think he put every argument you gave into question, and then you just moved on to different points, acting like he didn't put it into question.
He can put my argument into question, but it doesn't matter what he puts into question if he doesn't substantiate anything that he's
He
saying.
That's
does.
not
He
our
did. He
interrogative
didn't
sentences.
He didn't substantiate anything.
For Supreme God, Emperor, whatever the fuck, bro. I want to make
You,
this
you
clear.
can you can
Interrogative.
address me. You can address me as Godhood.
I don't care. Okay, interrogative sentences are the type of declarative
Here
sentences that
comes
are
the pedantic yapping, bro.
but interrogative sentences aren't the type of
I'm
things
not
that are
understanding a single word that you're saying right now. I don't
Flip, shut
understand
that
those
shit out,
words.
bro. Ain't gonna lie, bro. You trying
um
to come on.
interrogative sentences are just questions. Declarative sentences state some descriptive proposition or just state some proposition which could be true or false. Interrogative sentences can't be truth apt in the type of way that they have a truth maker, such that if
Sorry,
we
can you
make
restate that? Can you restate that after the interrogative sentence word that you said? What that
yeah,
called?
interrogative sentences are questions. Declarative sentences state something descriptive of a proposition or state a proposition itself. And that's what an interrogative and a descriptive sentence, or declarative, my bad, a declarative sentence states. So if I were to say,
Relevancy does this have?
yeah, so I mean,
Just, just, just give up,
aren't the type
God.
of interrogative sentences aren't the types of sentences in which can actually express something that is true. They just express something in which is skeptical. Skeptical things are, the types of things that aren't declarative, so they can't be true or false in the sense that they have a truth aptness property, such that there isn't a truth maker. So when they make the interrogative sentence, the truth maker is absent of the proposition, such that if there isn't the truth maker, um, we have a reason that states that when we make that proposition, it's not the type of thing in which actually expresses something that can be true. So if you ask him to instantiate the interrogative sentence, that makes you look retarded because it's the case that there isn't a truth maker. So when you ask for the truth maker behind the sentence, what is it? You're just asking him for nothing because that thing doesn't exist.
Holy fucking yap sesh, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what was being said there. Truth makers, yeah.
Yeah. So what he said
Bro,
doesn't have a truth
he
maker.
doesn't need an
If you ask
explanation,
for,
bro. He knows he lost.
I don't
No, no,
think.
no, because I mean nothing was put into.
Yeah. Okay. I'm explaining this to you. So he doesn't understand that he lost. So I mean, there
I
is
didn't
a
lose.
you did lose. Okay, buddy.
Nah, I
Thanks for
didn't.
signing off on that. Wait, you didn't?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, I just want to be clear. Did you ask him for some reason to believe in the question?
What the fuck are you talking about?
That was a question.
I think he's saying, right, is that when Wall put something in a question, did you ask him for reasoning on his questioning?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, okay. So I mean, now I'm just gonna make this clear. When you make something that's interrogative, that's non-declarative, it's not a proposition, so it can't be true or false. So if you ask him, okay, why is that true? You're not really asking him anything. That's incoherent. So when you state that you actually sign off on the proposition that you actually did ask him for a truth maker behind the interrogative statement, it actually makes you look worse in the conversation because there isn't a truth maker, so it's not a proposition.
Mm-hmm. I see. Ghost, can you translate that?
Bro, I'm not listening, bro. I'm not giving you no
So,
retard translations.
so we agree. I won.
Yes,
No.
bro. All right, bro. I don't know, bro. Okay, if he asks a question, the question can be true or false. So if you ask why the question's true, you're
But that would
incoherent.
just but that would just be fallacious because there's a rule that I set up.
Yeah,
Nigga said it
there's a
would
rule
be
that he set up.
fallacious.
Gotta
Yeah,
just
yeah, there's a
bro.
rule. It's called the Godhood rule, and it's a It's a universal rule that I can't lose.
All right, time to send conclusion.
I'm a
Yeah,
logical
that
analyst.
I
I'm a
know
logical.
different. You know,
Yeah, bro. But
bro, that was my first JJK debate in fucking forever, bro.
nobody
It's
cares.
alright. That was only my second one.
It's a tulip is blazing, bro. What do you mean nobody cares?
Nobody fucking cares if it was your first or second fucking
Look how
debate on
many people
JJK.
are in audience, bro. That's like a good 20 people.
Yep.
Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, bro. 4, and I wasn't here for the full debate.
Four sounds four is more than 20, mathematically speaking.
Yep.
That's false.
Mhm. I mean,
Like
Ghost agreed with me.
on any number system, I think it's systematically false when you make a statement
No.
similar to that. But
Gosh.
Not in golf.
It's
Oh,
annoying, Ghost.
hey, he's got a point, bro.
Yeah, he
The
got you
lower
there,
number,
buddy.
the lower number you have, the greater it is.
no, I think not in the sense that 4 is larger.
No. Why you're hedging? Why you're
It's
hedging?
not a larger
You're hedging.
quantification.
You're hedging. You're
It's
hedging.
not hedging.
Damn, Godhood
Yeah, it
over
is.
Tulip.
But it's not a larger
You're hedging.
quantification. They're not.
You're
They're
hedging.
just saying
You
that
said a no number
the lower
system,
point.
and then you're saying no, and actually these number systems.